When you first get to the university that you've been accepted into, it's a great time. We all want to have fun, but there's classes that's going to be starting very soon, and what we have to do is we have to get rid of some chores. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what those chores are. 5 tasks that you must actually finish off when you actually land at the university of your choice, of course, right? Within the next couple of days, you should basically be finishing these tasks because these are really important. And if you delay them, by the time you are actually taking up the classes, at that point in time, it's going to be very painful doing them because you simply won't have enough time. And it's going to get in the middle of your studies and social life. So make sure that you finish off these 5 tasks. Without further ado, the first one, of course, is nothing. Getting an international phone number, getting the phone number of the country that you landed in. Now, this could be US, Canada, Germany, wherever you go, get a local phone number. This is something you should probably do on day 1 itself. Don't delay it because I remember my flight actually landed in the night and it was especially very hard basically getting a key to my building because I did not even have an international phone number. Imagine that, you're standing outside your hostel, you cannot even get in simply because you actually don't have a key to the place and you don't really know how to call the person who has a key to the place. So it's very difficult without a phone number and you probably want to avoid that. Number 2 is the bank account formation. You probably have some cash on you and it's very risky to basically manage that cash, right? I mean, you're a student, of course, you're surrounded by a lot of students, and just in case that cash goes missing, you probably won't be able to spend the next couple of days without actually borrowing money from people around you. Hence, even though cash is king, you want to open up a bank account, and student bank accounts, they're very easy to open up. In a couple of minutes, you can go onto the bank of your choice, you can submit the applications, and within a day or two, you basically get the account details on your mail. Alright, but sometimes, of course, it can take up to a week as well. So make sure that you go ahead, do this task as well on the first day itself, probably as soon as you get your phone number, just after that, because this is really important. And then you can basically submit all of your cash and you can start using that with a card, which is more convenient and you won't lose a lot of money, right? Even if some of it gets stolen, which of course it should not. Of course, this does not mean don't keep any cash with you, because I know a lot of people will comment in the comments. Keep some cash, but not a lot of it. I would say maybe just about $50 or $100 or something that's good enough cash in your wallet. The next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to build a college ID. This has massive benefits, but it takes a while to basically come up with, because again, you have to basically go ahead, make sure that you're going in the right office at the right time. You know, sometimes they give you an appointment, then they'll click your photograph, they'll basically generate the card, of course. Now, some schools, they like to do it instantly, whereas some schools, they take a lot of time to do it. So really, it is up to you as to when you get this task done, but I would highly recommend before the start of your classes, get this done, get this over with, because there's an additional pro to this as well, by the way. A lot of student clubs, a lot of things that you get access to, they just happen with this card. In fact, a lot of discounts that you get, a lot of schemes that you get, right? Even if you're actually shopping, by the way, computers, you have to buy something, right? Maybe you have to buy a mobile phone. All of that can be discounted by just having this student ID card. So make sure that you get it built. Point number 4 will be your state ID. Now, this could be a lot of things. This could be a social security number in the US. This could be just a driving license from the state that you are in. This could be really a lot of things, but you really want to get this as soon as possible as well, simply because until you have this, you're just carrying your passport around everywhere. Whenever someone asks you for your ID, you don't have an ID. You're just showing them either your college ID or your passport. In most cases, college ID does not really work in a lot of places as well, right? So you have to build that state ID. So yeah, your state ID has a lot of benefits. And of course, last but not the least, point number 5, look for on-campus jobs. Alright, these could be part-time jobs, of course, depending on whatever is allowed to you, whichever country you are in, what are the rules of that. But again, start looking for part-time jobs, because this is an operation that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. Once you start your education at the university, once classes really start, full-fledged, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually go ahead, scout for jobs from one center to the other. Whereas when the classes have not started, you can just keep moving around, keep asking for people's numbers, keep giving them your resumes. There's a lot you can do to actually get hold of those on-campus jobs, and you get ahead of a lot of people because they come to the university late and they start late. Well, now you know all these secrets. So those are the 5 things I advise you to do first thing as soon as you land in the country of your choice. Make sure to go ahead and check out our Instagram page for a lot more content just like this one. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're interested in more videos like this one. Until next time, goodbye and take care.